okay today. Yeah.
Hey everybody, yesterday I came back to Chiang Mai after 7 days in a tour around Chiang Rai, and it was a bike tour, a race. It was organized by the province of Chiang Rai and during the rain season, but it's okay, it was not raining too much. We were very lucky. There were 161 competitors on the bike. It was a road bike, not dirt bike, not mountain bike, nothing else. The competitors were mostly Thai people, but also Malaysians and some other international cyclists. Okay, the itinerary was from Chiang Rai to Chiang Khong, to Phulanka, to Borkua, to Nan, to Phraeo, and back to Chiang Rai. The total distance of the tour was 1,200 kilometers, and the total ascent elevation was 17,700 meters. Yeah, that's huge. The landscape was great because we were far away from the main cities, and it was wonderful. I will make another video with the landscapes and all the rest that I could see. What else? The roads. There were many kinds of roads, big, small ones. Some of them were quite brand new and very nice, and some other roads were old and with potholes, so it was a bit technical sometimes. And yeah, you just need to have some experience to ride, to do that. And the slopes. So the usual gradient here in Thailand is 12%. Like, you need to be ready for that. You need to have a proper cassette, a big cassette for that. My cassette is 40 teeth, and I have a compact crankset in the front. As for the weather, well, it was raining a lot during the nights before the first and the second day, but in the morning it was not raining too much, so I think we were lucky for the rain season. Like, we were not too wet. The organization, it was great, very amazing. Like, we had luggages, backpacks, and every night we could find our backpack and nothing was stolen, and people in Thailand are so honest, and it was so well organized. And there were motorbikes and cars that were following us to make sure that the traffic was managed and to make sure that no one was hurt, and some people abandoned, and they had to be taken care of, and the whole staff was super professional and good job. There was a mechanic at about 12 on the main checkpoint, and he was also there like every night to fix the bike of the people, because this kind of trip, this kind of tour is quite demanding for the bikes. And for example, when it's raining here, like, there is sand and dirt in the water on the road, and then it sprays everywhere, and the bikes, they don't like the sand because the sand in the moving parts, and it messes up the bike and it destroys the mechanic parts, so it's very nice. So this race had a system of checkpoints, so it means that every time you pass a checkpoint you have to stop, so you get a stamp and you can get water and food, and then you can leave. At some checkpoints they stop the people for some reason. This is how they choose to manage it. And the meals. At every checkpoint we could get like water, soft drinks, fluid drinks. People could get some meals like rice, veggies and meat, or eggs and stuff. But I just picked the fruit and the fluid drink. There were just bananas and rambutans usually as fruit, which is good. And at dinner we had rice at every dinner, so we were sure to have enough energy for the next day at the school. An abundance of rice every day. And when we did not want to wait for the dinner, we could go to a small supermarket, the 7-Eleven, and get some rice and veggies, or rice noodles with veggies and soy protein, or edamame. Edamame, I don't know who you say it in English. You know, the beans, young soybeans. And of course, as we stopped in each town, we could just go out and buy some fruit. And the accommodation, like every night we were in a super nice hotel. Like most of these hotels, they have stars, you know, like luxury hotels. Wow, I was impressed. And on the second night, that was not really a hotel. That was very small houses, like just one room in the mountain and several rooms. It was very cute, and the landscape was just so wild and green and wonderful. Like I don't need luxury. I like this small, nice house in silence, in nature. This is all I need. Just a little bit of comfort, and that's it. There's a staff. The staff was very helpful. They were listening to us, and they were so nice. And like everybody in the race was super nice. Especially the Thai people, they never complain. Like if you ask them if it hurts, they say, okay, yeah, it hurts. But they're not going to complain like all the time, like the French people do usually. So it was a great lesson, a great inspiration to see them just push through and not complaining. So a very good atmosphere during this race. But of course there were some difficulties, like punctures. Like Paul had 6 punctures during the race. That's a lot. Bad luck. But it's not just luck. Like his tire was tired. He had an old tire and he was getting punctures all the time until his friend Tamo gave him a brand new tire, and then he was fine. No more punctures. Yeah, some people they gave up. They forfeited. And yeah, it's all right. If they still wanted to ride, they could. But they were not in the ranking then. Thailand. Thailand is so special. Like, when you cross a village, like there are high chances that there are dogs in the middle of the road just sleeping or just passing randomly, or chicken, or even baby chicken. Sometimes cat, but cats usually don't do that. There were even goats and cows. Thailand. Yeah, so some roads were quite hard to ride on, like, you know, potholes and stuff. So if you don't have enough experience, then it's going to be hard. You need to be a strong cyclist for that. Like for example, the steepest road was 26%. It was not so long, but wow, it was a bit scary. So get a proper cassette and be strong before to attend this kind of event. I have seen just one person fall on the bike. There were a few accidents, but no one died. It's alright. And time to move on to my results now. I was 21st on the general classification. That's very good for a woman. Like everybody noticed me. Very, very strong. And I was the first woman in this race at the school. And the next woman was like 3 hours behind me. She was still very strong, Shanika. In total, I rode for 52 hours without the breaks during these 7 days. And with the breaks, I rode for 56 hours and 30 minutes. And now the total amount of calories I spent during these 7 days was 24,500 kilocalories. That's huge! Woo. But I did not do that to get leaner. I did do that for the experience and for performance and some fun. And then the total amount of TSS, training stress score, was 2,600 in 7 days. That's through the roof. Do I have some wounds? Yeah, I do. Like for example, on my hand, like it's very hard when I push here it hurts. I think I have hard skin now, yeah, because riding so much and putting weight on the handlebar, that it hurts, even with the gloves on. That's it. And yeah, the saddle hurted me after some time. Like, you know, friction. It's not very nice. I had some padding, but maybe it's not enough. I don't know. And I was still going off the saddle like every 3 minutes to make sure that I had no problem on the saddle. But you know, when you're riding so much, then something is going to hurt. This is it. And the tanning lines. Yeah, I have a tanning line on the arm and above my knee. Yeah, I don't like it very much, but this is a cycling tan. Okay, I think I told you about. I didn't wear my arm warmers or my leg warmers or my mask because I didn't want to wear them for 7 days. Like I wanted my skin to breathe more, to feel cooler, so I just use a sunscreen this time. But it's exceptional. On a daily basis, I don't do that usually. I avoid hours when the sun is shining too bright, and when sometimes I do a long ride, like more than 3 hours, I use my mask and my leg warmers and arm warmers, so to protect my skin. But this time I did an exception with a sunscreen. Okay, what else about my meals and my drinks? So I drank a lot of water, a lot of sugar water, 500 grams of sugar per day in the bottle. I drank also the floral drinks, like sweet drinks that they had at the checkpoints, and that's it for the drinks. Yeah, I ate a lot of rice and veggies. I ate the meals at the 7-Eleven, and yeah, it was not very varied, but at least I got enough energy to push through, and I was very impressed with what I could do, with the TSS I could do. Oh, it was impressive. And the last point, yeah, lately I wear a bra and makeup more often because I know that people that are on YouTube, they are checking several channels, and then they see a girl that has no makeup, she has no bra. Oh, it must be a man, I don't know. Or usually they don't understand the natural idea I have. I just want to be comfortable, and I don't care so much about looking sexy and stuff, but people that are checking videos on YouTube, they care a lot, and if they see a girl that looks too natural, and they don't even listen to what I'm saying. So I want people to listen to what I say, and I just try to look normal, and that's why. But after a video, I just remove the makeup and I remove the bra, and I feel free again. I can rub my eyes and feel comfortable again. So if you have questions about this race, just leave them down below and I will answer to them later. I will also make a video just soon with the landscapes and all the people, how it looked. So see you soon. Ciao.